in phase. These are going to be in phase when they touch because they're on the same side. You probably need to write that down if you got it wrong. You need to write that down. So what do you notice is happening as this progresses down the page? So look, this is at 0 seconds, right? If you can't see mine, you can see it on yours, right? Because you have the exact same thing that I have. So each one of these things as I move down is moving forward 1 second in time, right? What's happening to the waves up here? They're moving which way? They're moving together, right? They are moving together. Okay, so as I get closer and closer, what is going to start happening? What's that called when they start overlapping? They start interference, right? So this right here is interference. They're in phase because they're on the same side, so this is called what type of interference? Constructive. So look, the way that this is going to work today is you're going to take your first color, and one of your lines is going to be the same color the whole time, just like that. You notice how I'm just kind of doing like a slope. So look, check this out. I'm kind of going here and over 1, down and over 1, down and over 1, and I'm just kind of making it walk like that, right? See that? Not too hard. That's what I would do first. Before I do any of my third color, I would just walk my lines together, down and over 1, just like that. See that? Down and over 1. And obviously, I probably wouldn't make this, I wouldn't trace this thing here. Right, don't trace that. Okay. And I'm going to keep going, down and over 1. And now notice here the parts that are overlapping. You can do like a little pattern here. Do like a dotted line whenever they overlap. You don't have to though, but it's just kind of nice to see that these are going to be gone. These two lines right here in the middle are going to be gone. So this right here where they overlap, you're going to have to show them doing something else, right? So I have positive and positive. They're both adding up right there. So I'm going to take these colors away just so you can see a little bit better. And I'm going to evaluate from left to right, and I'm going to say what's happening here, 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 here. How many waves do I have at this section of the graph right here? How many waves do I have overlapping right here? No waves overlapping. I only have one wave in that space. How about right here? Only one wave. How about right here? Now I have 2. Okay, so whenever I have 2 waves overlapping, that's interference. So I have to decide what are their values when you put them together. When they're in phase like that or out of phase, doesn't matter. You have to decide what are their values going to combine to when they interfere. So I'm going to take this point right here on the red line. That's that point right there. The blue line is down here. What's the value of the y-axis at the blue point? 0, because here's my origin, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Just like that. Okay. So what is the combination of 0 and 2? 2. So I'm just going to take my third color, and that's my result, 2, right? Okay, now look at, I'm going to keep progressing through. So I evaluated this point right here. Now I'm going to move to this next spot. How many waves are in that same spot? I got 2 waves in that same spot, right? The red and the blue. I'm not making up a third one, right? Okay, so what is my position of the red wave? It's at 1, right? What's my position of the blue wave? Also at 1, right? So what is the combination of 1 and 1? Is positive 1 and positive 1, right? What do I get? I get 2, right? So look, so I go ahead and I make the combination up here, right? You see what's happening? Now let's go to the last spot. What is my value at this position of red? Because I got 2 waves here again, right? What's my position for red? My position for red is at 0, right? What is my blue value? So what is the combination of 2 plus 0? I end up getting 2 for my resulting wave, right? So you see that? So all you're going to do now is you're going to take your green color and you're going to trace through. And do I end up having more energy in this wave or less energy? I have more because look, energy is the area under the curve. What is the area under the curve also called? The area underneath the wave is called a what? Say it again. That's right, the amplitude. Pretty cool, right? So the area ended up increasing. And why is that? Because I combined two waves in phase constructively. Okay, in phase means that they will combine constructively. Does that make sense? So this entire left side of the page is showing you how to do the assignment. Okay, it's showing you how to do the assignment. So you look down, and it already does it all for you. Okay, it does it all for you. When you go over to the right side, that's you. You're going to be doing that right there. Okay, so we'll try one of those together real quick. I'm going to erase some of this stuff so it's out the way. All this stuff gone. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to pick the same colors again. I'm going to call this one red. I'm going to call this one blue. Okay. When I bring it down to the next part, that's not going to work. There we go. All right. Okay, so this is going to move down, right, and over 1. This guy's going to move down and over 1. Okay, so no interference yet, right? In the next step, they're going to move down and over 1, down and over 1. No interference really yet, because at this point, there's overlap here, but it's 0, 0, right? So there's no combination. Are these going to be in phase or out of phase this time?
Out of phase.
That's right, they're going to be out of phase. All right, so now as I move down the line, they're going to go down and over 1, down and over 1, just like that. So now they are overlapping, they are interfering. So what is it? I'm going to evaluate it from left to right, just like I did before. No interference, no interference. How about right here? It's like that vertical line pencil test, right? I have interference here. So bam, what's my value of green? My value of green is what? No. You're just making up numbers? What's the value of green right there? What's the value right there? On the y-axis. That's an origin. What's my value? Y-axis, man. 0, buddy. That's 0. Look, here's the origin. 0, 1, 2, 3. We're adding up wave heights, guys. What's the height of the wave at this position right here? It's got no height. That's 0. Okay, so my green value is 0. What's my red right there? What's my value of red? About what? About 2. Okay, so I'm going to say 2. And what's the value altogether when I make my composite?
2.
That's right. So I'm going to make purple my composite this time. So 2 is going to go up here. All right, same thing. Now let's move over a little bit. Okay, do I have interference at this next position? Yes or no?
No.
There's no interference? There's not 2 waves in the same line? There are 2 waves. That's interference. Are they out of phase or in phase? Out of phase. So constructive or destructive? Destructive. That's right. All right. So what's my value? We're not going to worry about this guy right here. I'm going to move this over. Okay. What's my value for red?
1.
1, right? What's my value for green?
Negative 1.
-1. Why is it negative?
Because it's going down.
Because it's on the opposite side of the axis. This is all algebra, right? It's like reading graphs and stuff. So what is going to be my composite from there?
0.
0. Okay, so before it was at 2. Now, in this position right here, where's my purple dot going to be? Right on the line, correct. All right, so now this is going to kind of look like this, right? Because there's not going to be any interference after that spot, right? This is fine. This is 0 and 2, -2. It's just -1, and that's 0. So I can basically just finish the work, right? So how am I going to do this? I'm going to connect all that. You see that? How this actually, what did I end up doing to my total area underneath the curve? Did I lose area or gain area? Are you sure? Is the red as wide as it was before? Look at it. Look at the width right now. Now look when I do this. What happened to the width of the red? What happened to the width of my red line? Yeah, look, this width right here was lost. This used to be there, now it's gone. What about my green? What happened to the area of my green? It lost. Look, right here, this is all lost area. That's all lost area. In fact, if you wanted to shade that and show that it's lost area, that would be a good idea. So this is lost. This is lost. Lost area. So what happens to my amplitude when they're out of phase? The amplitude go down or up? Goes down. Okay, you got 20 minutes. Go.